Hey guys, and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. How you all been doing? So we have had a bit of progress. I haven't moved this yet because I just haven't got around to it. I'm going to move it out there somewhere. Put like a tree farm and an actual crops farm over there. But as you can see over here, we have expanded on our cobblestone production. I must have done about 3 chestfuls full of cobblestone and then got seriously bored of having to mine it myself. So I made this transfer node. They are very cheap. If we just have a look at node. So have a look, it is just some redstone, some stone. I've been getting ender pearls from the little mob farm, and then it's just the sorting pipes, which I went for the basic one, which is, come on, there we go, and it's literally just stone slabs, glass, and some redstone. So very cheap, very nice to use. So that has been quite simple. And then of course I made a better barrel, so that's at the moment storing 4,096 pieces of cobblestone, which is fantastic. So that's why I've been able to do all this so quickly. I moved our crucible over here and put it into the floor, but what we are going to do is, once that's actually made a whole bucket full, we're going to take that out and we're going to put it underneath. So if you see down here, if we can get down. Okay, so I've stopped the water going wherever it wants to. It now has to stop here. And then, as you can see, there's a torch in here, but I'm going to change that up with lava as soon as there's a whole miller bucket in there. Because that'll make it ×2 production, because today we are putting in our smeltery so we can actually get some ores, because our ores are full now, but we need to turn these into their actual products, so we need to get around to doing that. So I have been working off camera. Got any more? No. So I have made all the rest of the seared bricks. I made 2 seared tanks because I just wanted to make the place a little bit equal. So we will get on with building this. So to start off with, we need a 3x3 area, but we're going to put it right in the corner with a 1 gap. So we're going to put the smelter here. Is that going to work, or is that going to come into my path? No, that should work. So if I take out these, yeah, actually need to make a 3x3 area. Yeah, I'm just not with it today, guys. Okay, so that's that there. Then we want our smeltery drains, our smeltery controller. So controller out the front, drains on the sides, and then we want the rest of our bricks and our tanks. So put tanks on either side. I just to make it nice and equal looking, and then like that. There we go. So that is the basis of our smeltery. So that should, yep, it's now running. So we can now access it. We've only got 9 slots, but we can change that by adding another layer on, which I will be doing in the future. I just need to be making some more grout. But yeah, now we just need this lava to start working now. So, and we also need to light up this area. Would that work? And then if I put one here, there we go. We do need to get some more better lighting than just torches. So I'll be looking at, like, in the future, getting those glowstone nooks and stuff like that. I can't remember which mod pack they're from. But let's just keep adding more cobblestone to this, so it can actually still produce. I did move it, but then I forgot to fill it back up again because I assumed wrongly that it would carry the actual lava across with it. But while we're waiting for that to load, we can have a look through our quests. We have 4 unclaimed quests. None in learning Sky block. Not yet anyway. Sky farm, none. Tinker's toys, we have 3. So I'm smelting. So we had our Sid tank, the controller, the drain and the bricks, and that's going to give us a gear cast. So casting, we have a casting table that's going to give us 2 more aluminium brass and a slimy sapling, which is good. Before we continue the rest of those, I need to actually take out that and take out that. And we'll put the basin in and that, and we need the faucets. So we'll put the basin there, we'll put the casting table there, and then they need those. There we go. So at any time if we want to, we can then either make a whole 9 block or make ingots. So with some, let's think about it. We've got aluminium brass, we've got seared bricks. Have we got any seared bricks left over? No. Do I have any other ingots? I have gold. That should survive the process. Have you made a mini bucket yet? Yes, thank you. So we can take that, put some more in there. Right, now we're going to put this down, so hopefully this won't go everywhere and I won't set myself on fire. Okay, that's gone. There we go. So that's gone up to ×2 now. I think ×3 is netherrack. Set on fire, and then there is another one that's ×4, but I cannot remember what it is. So we're going to have to wait for the next bucket to turn up so we can put that in there. So while we're doing that, let's look at our quests. So iron, yeah, we did have iron ingots, so it's going to give us another bit of iron and iron ore, which is good. So it wants us to make some copper and grow some slimes. Okay. So from that we need to have the slimy saplings, let that grow. So I have a slime sapling on me. Just put this out of the way. I've also been doing these as well in the meantime. As you can see, it does actually take some of the water, so those 2 actually took 10% of the water. So while that's growing, because I don't believe you can bone meal them. I need some more bone meal, but we'll just let that grow. Just grab all these so no weeds start growing. I do actually need to start sorting out some storage for this food, because at the moment this chest is absolutely full and it will need to be organised a bit more. So that's growing the slimy saplings. We can actually complete the moss one. It wanted a ball of moss, which is 9 cobblestone. There we go, and it wanted a piece of cobblestone at the same time. So now we should have 2, yeah. Okay, so it's in here. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so that's going to give us another ball of moss. So that's just another one to complete. So let's have a look. Sky farm. We won't get into farming yet. We're very basic on the farming. Water from air. So it's asking us to make an aqueous accumulator. Fine, let's go have a look how to make one of those. Aqueous accumulator, basic. Okay, I don't want your profile, I want how to build you. Okay, so that's asking for 2 copper gears, a pneumatic servo, glass, a bucket. So how to make the servo? Okay, so that's just 2 iron, glass, redstone. And then what's the basic one again? I can never remember it. Okay, so that's a tin gear, 4 iron ingots and 4 glass. Okay, so that's quite expensive for right now. Right, it's just going dark, so let's quickly go to sleep. There we go. So let's drop down this tree quickly. That way we can just keep up on our wood supply. Okay, so we've got that. Let's make sure our lava is almost done, so we can whack some more cobblestone in there. So as soon as that's done, we can start that, and we can start putting ores in there. So what we want to do is put the 2 aluminium brass in there, put the iron here, and we want to make a cast so we can make iron ingots. So have you done? Yes, you have. Let's put some more stone in there. Put it in there. So there you go. You see these are on here. They'll fill up. You can also, if you want to, throw ores directly in. That also works. So we'll wait just for these aluminium brass ingots to smelt up. There we go. So now they're smelted. So we can have a look in here, and we've got 2 ingots. So if we pour them over the iron ingot, okay, it destroys the iron because it wasn't the right material to be used, but that's fine. So now we've got the cast. We can now cast this next one out because I forgot it's only 1 for a cast. So there we go. Now we've got 2 casts. We've got gear and an ingot. So what we can do now is, if I can just show you, if you stand here and throw it in, it gets picked up by the controller. Okay, so you don't have to always go to the controller, you can just run past, throw it in. If you wanted to, you could put a hopper on top with a dispenser sort of thing, so you never have to actually deal with it yourself. So I'm hoping this will start quickening up. Okay, so we have quite a lot of resources in here. I'm just going to throw these in here. All of the broken aluminium, all the broken ores. Okay, we need to then break down. As soon as there's like a double up, so there's 4 of them, then we can start actually using them. So if you, like that, get the gravels. So if you just put the gravels out, we'll just move them all in. Like that, and then you use your hammer. I have made myself a diamond one. I used up all of my diamonds because I went through 8 or 9. Oh, we've actually had a slime build as well, so we will get to that in a second. I did not even expect that to pop up just that quickly. So those broken ores we can put back into the chest until we get more. But as you can see, we've now got the crushed ores, and you have a chance of increasing them from when you break them down. So we'll take all of the ones that are by 4, because then we can make them into sand. I think that is all of them. Yeah. So if you take these, put them by 4 by 4 again, you get the sand. Oops. There we go. And then with the sand, I've got some gold as well, that's good. With the sand, you then break it back down again with a extra chance of increasing what you have. So just put all these back. I think that was all of them. So if we throw these down, okay, so that should be all of them. Again, if you hit these with a hammer, you have another, okay, random Did the slime kill itself? I don't understand. Okay, let's quickly mine this stuff. Okay, so it has given us some blue slime anyway. And plenty of... That was random, it just seemed to have just died. I didn't touch it. Fine, that is so odd. So yeah, if you smash these down, you then get the pulverized ore, or the dust. And again, you have an extra chance of... Normally they give you 4, so you can instantly make another one, but you do have a chance for it to give you 5, 6, and maybe even 7 sometimes. So have a look. Okay, so that's all those, and as you can see, I've got plenty of these now. So the gold, it literally only gave me 1 dust. Okay, copper I had 4, but now it's giving me 2 extra pieces. Okay, as you can see, I've got extra iron. I think that's enough, so it's actually just giving me a complete set. Okay, got to throw those on the floor. Come back and get them in a second. Just put those away. Okay, so let's actually have a look what we have in here first. Let me clean out my... I'm carrying way too much stuff at the moment that I don't actually need. Let's get rid of you. Okay, right, so let's have a look. Right, we want all of these so we can actually then start casting them. Tin has enough, you have enough. There we go. Now we've got some aluminium, so let's just check these again. Got some surface quartz, but we don't need to do that. Nickel. Okay, right, so that's that. Let's then sort these out. Oh, there we go. And that is all of them. And now that they're in the dusts, if you put them into the smeltery, you will now get 2 ingots out of them. Actually, I can do the nickel one. There we go. So from each dust block, you get 2. So if we have a look over here, okay, we've got 6 molten iron. Need to whack this in here. Okay, so as we've got iron in there already, let's throw all of that in there. We'll get rid of the 6 that was already in there. And then the rest we should be able to then make into full blocks. So this will save us quite a lot of time. Because if you have to do this every single time, it does get a bit boring. But that should be 1 more, and then that should be it. Yeah, that should be the 6. Okay, so as you can see, this one's smelting up. Is there more lava? Yes, there is. So I can take another bucket of lava and fill up the tank again. Okay, that needs to be continually replenished, otherwise we're just going to be running out of lava and it's not actually going to be smelting the stuff that we want it to be doing. Okay, so now that's all done, that's 18, so now we can just make full blocks of it. So we'll just wait for that. It should harden. There we go. So we've got now a full block. So as you can see, it slowly starts draining out. Right, so we were working on Tinker's Toys. Copper. So copper, so it wants a ingot of copper. So let's have a look. Ingot. Copper ingot are... Right. You're going to give me... Oh no, what am I doing? Copper is just smelting copper. I have copper. For some reason I was thinking of the mixture one, which I think is the next one. It's there, the aluminium brass, which is copper and aluminium, so I should have aluminium. Got nickel, tin, There you go, I got aluminium and I've got copper already smelting up, so that's okay. So I can bring out some of these, and I think if I have a look, aluminium, brass, okay, you're not giving me what I want. Let's see uses. I don't want the uses. Or are you going to tell me here? It's just molten aluminium brass, but then you've got to be able to make the actual. Okay, I'm sure my my NEI is going a bit weird. Ah, there we go. Why wouldn't you give me that for the ingot? Okay, so that is so it's 3 aluminium to 1 copper by the looks of it. Okay, so I can do that. So we've got copper in there. So it was 3 aluminium to 1 copper. So this wants me to make a copper ingot. As I've got 10 in there, I can hit that and that at the same time, and it will cast both. So there's my copper ingot. I can now complete that. Oh, it needs me to make 2. Okay, that's fine. As soon as I have this, I'll break it down. There we go. Now I complete the quest. Detection, and it gives me 2 more copper ore. Good. Now it's asking me to make some bronze. Let's quickly have a look how you make bronze. Bronze ingot. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so this is that's going to be 3 copper and 1 tin. So if we put 1, 2, 3 in, and we put a tin or dust in, that should then make it. So all of them have different smelting times. As you can see, the copper's going a bit quicker, but then it's also, because it's an ingot, so it's easy to process. Right, so this should be smelting up. How's this doing? This could do with some more. I could do with making this a bit automated, because running backwards and forwards is a bit silly, but I've kept it over this side so we can just pop that stuff straight in there. So I might have to make it automated somehow, like maybe put a hopper on the side of it with a chest full of cobblestone and then extract it from underneath. I know you can get what am I thinking about? Lava generators for power for later, so we could be using that to multiple crucibles. But there we go, we've got some bronze and we've got some tin. Okay, so we'll just bring out the bronze. I'm assuming it wants me to make 2 again. Yeah, it's wanting me to make 2, so... And then we will complete this quest and it'll give us 2 more. So it wants us to have a gold ingot, we already have that. It's going to give us an invar. It wants me to have some slime balls, but I thought, yep, there we go. If I do that, that will make slime balls. You want 6, of course you do. Okay, now you can have 8, how about that? Okay, so that's going to give me some slime bricks. That's that done. So it also wants me to make some steel. Let's have a look at that. Ingot. There we go. So let's have a look. So it looks like we'll have to make that in a blast furnace. Oh no, you can cast it, so you can melt it. You're going to give me your... No? Okay, so I'm going to have to research this one because at the moment it is not giving me what I want. Or was it? You gonna give me to it now? Is it right at the end? No. Okay, so it looks like you need to make steel with a blast furnace. So I'll have a look into that one. Okay, that was a random lag spike. Randomly dropped down to 100 to 50. Wow, okay. Apparently it does not like looking down for some reason. That was weird. Okay, right. So we can't complete this one. So we'll go on to silver. So it wants 2 silver ingots. I believe we have some silver. Don't we? Or is that one we have to... Is silver one you have to add together? Let's have a look. Oops. Silver ingot. Can do it in a blast furnace. Can do it in a QED if you really want to. Okay, so that's for its crafting. That's for its upgrades. Gold and silver makes electrum. That's good to know. Again, it just says silver. So I'm either thinking we don't have enough silver yet. Let's have a look. Got platinum. Silver. Okay, so we don't have enough silver yet to actually start producing it. So we can't carry on to do that one. So let's just swap these across, get some food, because apparently I am hungry. Okay guys, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to smelt up all our resources, make sure we have plenty of stuff. And then I want to get onto automation, because I have seen there is a automatic hammer in the system. Let's just put these back. Sorry, I just like running around doing other stuff while I'm talking. Because I've seen there is a automatic hammer in the system. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so which is a piston, a weighted pressure plate, an anvil, and our invar. So yeah, trying to make our invar. I can't remember how it is smelted. You think I have to get it from another. I'm trying to remember now. So I'm going to go away and research how to get invar. I think you need to put it through a pulverizer, so we will have to be looking into getting some redstone power and stuff like that. So pulverizing this one, yes it does. No, I actually want the recipe for it. Why are you being... Okay, there we go. So this is copper gears, which I can easily make, a redstone reception coil, a basic machine frame, which is quite simple. It's tin, I have iron now, and glass. Okay, so, yeah, and some flint, which I think I already have, and a redstone reception coil is just gold and redstone, which I luckily have a bit of gold here, so it's going to give me 2. So I'm going to pop off now. I'm going to smelt up all this stuff, and hopefully I'll get everything up and ready for setting up a pulverizer and stuff like that, so I can get the automated hammer and stuff like that. So I'll be back in a second, guys. So I'll see you in a sec. So I did a tiny bit of research. It's been maybe 15 odd minutes. But yeah, I did find out how to make invar, and it was very, very simple. For some reason, I got it crossed in my head that I needed to use ferrous ore, and I was trying to find out what ferrous ore was. And ferrous ore is just nickel. So, yeah. So I've made plenty of invar because apparently it is used for a lot of recipes. And as soon as we have the hammer, getting the resources is going to be quite simple. So just smelting up this lead just so that's done. And then we will have a look at making this hammer. So I do have plenty of iron. Do I have any more iron on me? No, okay, so I'm going to have to take all these out. So if I have a look now at this hammer, I don't know why I wanted to go the pulverizer route. We don't have to get that far into it. So we only need 6 on Invar, a anvil, which of course is a couple of blocks. So I need quite a lot of iron. So I will have to go off and get some more iron because that is not going to complete all of it. And this is definitely not going to withstand all of it as well. So I'm going to have to go back, start doing some extra amounts of sieving. I will smelt up the rest of this material. And then once that's done and I have everything together for making the hammer, I'll bring you guys back and we'll have a look at it together. So I am currently using a little bit of a cheating with the code sort of thing. I ran out of iron and I only needed a couple more pieces. So I built a bucket out of aluminium and then smelted it, and it then turns into iron. So I now have all the iron I need. I needed a weighted pressure plate. Okay, so now it is that the anvil, Invar down the sides, and then the weighted pressure plate in the middle. And there we go, we have ourselves a automatic hammer. So I put this over here. Let's put that. Get rid of that torch, put that there, but maybe put the torch here instead. There we go. So, okay, it consumes RF, so we're going to have to find something for that. But, what are we going to make? We're going to make some sort of generator. We can make a survivalist. So let's just have a look. Nope. Oh, they're all there anyway. I don't know why I've been trying. So we've got the survivalist, which is just a furnace. Or we've got a furnace generator or a lava generator. So I need to get some gold. At the end of the day, I need to get some more iron. Okay, ender. Yeah, heated. Currently that's for food. I can put potions in for that one. There's a solar one. That would be pretty good actually, but I need some nether quartz and I do not have that many diamonds yet. There's a pink generator. I do not know what that takes. I have absolutely no clue. There's a high temperature one which needs a furnace in the middle, which needs a survivors one in the middle. No, that is actually a thingy one. So I'm thinking, should we go for a survivalist or should we go higher than that? I'm thinking we'll start for this one because then we can actually start powering some more things. So yeah, I think this is going to be the end of the episode here, guys. So thank you for watching. If you did like this, I'm sorry we haven't got more done, but we have got our smelter up and running and we have actually started getting the materials we needed. Have we actually unlocked anything else? We do actually have 2 more quests, so I'll do that with you guys now before I go. So we have storage wars. Okay, so I built that better barrel, so that's going to give me a structural upgrade. It's good because then we can start expanding into that. And then I'm assuming the other one is a mob one again. Yeah, just for getting some slime. So it gives me another slimy sapling. So that's okay. But yeah, that's it. So we have got this done. The crucible's now doing its own little thing. The smeltery is working, and we've actually got ourselves an automatic hammer. So hopefully I'll be using that quite a lot, so I can get plenty of these resources. This, hopefully by the next episode, will have been moved. I'm planning to open up a sort of tree farm and everything else out that way. But yeah, that's all. I hope you liked this, guys. Don't I look pretty with my glowing hat and my glowing armor and still no shoes? This mob farm will not give me shoes. And I also need to put a torch on top of that. Okay, so yep, if you did like this, guys, please hit that like button. And if you wish to see more, then please do subscribe. And I'll see you next time.